Hey guys, it's Kerry. I've got some new sharks today and penguins. Sharks are a special type of fish known as elasmobranchs, which means they're made out of cartilaginous tissue like what our ears and nose tips are made of. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Bonnet-head shark. It is an active tropical shark that swims in small groups. It is a timid and a harmless shark. It is part of the hammerhead family. Thresher shark. They are named after their tail. Their tail is used as a weapon to stun prey. Black-tip reef shark have specialized cells in their snouts called electroreceptors that allow them to detect the electric current of nearby prey. Bamboo sharks are known as cat sharks because the nasal barbels near their mouths look like cat whiskers. They actually help them find food. Saw shark. They are slender sharks with a long flat snout. The saw-like structure is used for hunting and competing with other sharks. Short-fin mako shark is the fastest shark in the sea, reaching speeds up to 74 kilometers per hour. Lemon shark. They are viviparous, meaning they have a placenta and give birth to live young. Great white shark. Their only natural predator are orcas, commonly known as killer whales. Great white sharks are usually found near coasts where there are many fish and other sea creatures for them to eat. It can be even found in shallow coastal waters. They can grow to a length of more than 6 meters. They weigh almost 2 tons. Rockhopper penguin. It only reaches 50 centimeters in height. As well as giving loud cries, these birds shake their yellow eyebrows to attract a mate. During breeding season, rockhoppers congregate in large colonies. Black-footed or African penguin. It is a small bird that lives in southern Africa. Each one has a black stripe and black spots on its chest. Gentoo penguin. It is easily recognized by the white stripe across its head and its bright orange-red bill. Emperor penguin is the largest member of the penguin family. They are the world's deepest diving birds, capable of diving to depths of 550 meters in search of food. Adult emperor penguins have black and white colouring with areas of orange and yellow on the head, neck and breast. The downy feathers on the bodies of chicks are silver grey. Emperor penguins can remain underwater for nearly 22 minutes. They dive in order to capture krill, fish and squid that congregate under or near the edges of ice shelves. This species is prey for killer whales, leopard seals and giant gulls. With breeding, a single egg is laid in late May or early June, just before the onset of the Antarctic winter. The female leaves immediately to feed and will not return until incubation, which is done exclusively by the male, ends. Pufferfish have 4 beak-like teeth. Each of the top and bottom arches are fused together with a visible mid-sagittal demarcation, which are used to break apart and consume small crustaceans. The lack of ribs, a pelvis and pectoral fins are also unique to pufferfish. Piranha are native to South America. They typically grow to 25 centimeters. They are able to shed and regrow their teeth. Catfish. Many species have poisonous spines on the back and sides for protection from predators. Blue groper. The males are the blue ones. They have large peg-like teeth, heavy scales, large tails and thick lips. Frogfish. They are small, short and stocky and sometimes covered in spinels. This aids in camouflage. They ambush prey extremely rapidly. Goblin shark. They have narrow snouts and fang-like teeth. Crustaceans was about the size of a car and lived along dinosaurs in Victoria, in Australia, during the Cretaceous period. Its head was the size of a dustbin lid. There were dozens of ridged fangs for piercing prey and 2-inch tusks growing from the roof of its mouth. It resembled something between a huge newt and a crocodile. Crustaceans was adapted to life in the rushing rivers that once separated Australia and Antarctica. It is the long-last member of its lineage, known as the temnospondyls. It lived 50 million years ago, after all the other temnospondyls went extinct worldwide. Blue-ringed octopus. It is the most venomous octopus. Its blue rings on its body and 8 arms are a warning coloration which it shows when attacked. They hide in small crevices. Octopus. Most male octopus have a specialized extra long arm which acts like a penis. It is called the hectocotylus. It delivers sperm from a distance. It has a sperm groove down it and a specialized tip. This is an adaptation to mating with cannibalistic females that frequently kill and eat males during or after copulation. To mate, a male will insert his hectocotylus into the female's mantle cavity and deposit spermatophores, which are sperm packets. This process may take up to several hours, depending on the species. The females store their spermatophores until they're ready to lay their eggs. Typically, males die within months after mating, while females watch over their eggs until they hatch and then die shortly after. Octopus swim backwards by blasting water through a muscular tube on the body called a siphon, and can reach speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour for short bursts. They can also crawl along the ocean floor, poking their arms into small openings in search of food. They are able to squeeze into tight spaces as they are invertebrates, which means they have no skeleton. An octopus has a hard beak like a parrot beak, which they use to break into and eat their prey, such as crabs and shellfish. When they make their fast escape, they eject a thick blackish ink in a large cloud to distract their predator. Flapjack octopus. These strange-looking cephalopods sport webbing between their arms, making them look like deep sea umbrellas when they spread them out to float down to the sea floor. Serrate octopuses also have a mantle with a pair of fins that look like miniature elephant ears. These fins aren't just cute, they help the octopus swim. They also lack the ability to change skin texture or colour. Grey whale. It is a baleen whale. It has a layer of blubber up to 25 centimetres thick. They migrate from cold waters to the tropics each year in pods. Grey whales are very agile swimmers, and they can dive for up to 30 minutes, going to a depth of 155 metres deep. Grey whales make grunts, clicks and whistling sounds which may be used to communicate with other grey whales. This cetacean eats small fish, crustaceans, squid and other tiny organisms that it finds on the sea floor. It sieves its food through its comb-like plates of baleen. They often have lots of barnacles and lice on their skin. Great white shark by Funko. Megalodon could weigh as much as 30 large great white sharks. It went extinct about 2.5 million years ago. Leviathan is known for its large skull and massive teeth, indicating it was a powerful predator. This creature lived in the oceans, likely as the apex predator, preying on large marine animals. Basilosaurus or king lizard. It was a prehistoric whale that dominated the sea. It weighed up to 10 tons. The Basilosaurus lived after the dinosaurs had gone extinct and mammals started to develop in greater numbers. Mosasaurus was a carnivorous aquatic hunter, and their prey was most likely fish, marine reptiles, birds, pterosaurs, smaller mosasaurs and maybe even land dinosaurs. The teeth of a mosasaurus were shaped like sharp spikes, allowing them to grip and hold on to their prey. The double-hinged jaw of the mosasaurus would allow it to swallow its prey whole. Mosasaurus spent most of its time near the ocean surface, much like modern-day whales do, since they breathed air in a similar fashion. Stingrays are related to sharks, and like their shark cousins, they do not have bones. Instead, their bodies are supported by cartilage, the same material that you feel inside the tip of your nose. Stingrays have broad fins that run the full length of their bodies, giving them a flat, roundish shape. Oh, this is a good find. The giant Australian cuttlefish. They use their strong beaks to crush mollusk and crustacean shells. They have the ability to change the colour of their skin and texture for camouflage and as a mating display. Blue sea dragon. It's a type of mollusk or sea slug known as a nudibranch. Goldfish are freshwater fish. Their eyes look bulgy. It's because they don't have eyelids and can't blink. Queen triggerfish. They can dart into crevices when threatened and lock their dorsal fin in place to prevent predators from pulling them out. clown triggerfish, they have strong teeth and powerful jaws, enabling this fish to feed on armoured reef invertebrates like crustaceans. To swim, some stingrays move their whole bodies in a wavy motion that propels them through the water. Other species flap their fins like bird wings and fly through the water. Stingrays have tails that are armed for defense. Some kinds of stingrays have a spine in their tail which has a very sharp point and edges that are serrated or notched. Many species, including the exotic-looking blue-spotted stingray, have venom that is delivered through their tails. That venom and the spine itself can be dangerous to humans. Stingrays prefer shallow, near-shore waters in warm parts of the world. Here they spend most of their time lying partially buried on the ocean floor, hiding from predators. Like sharks, or waiting for prey to swim by. Their colours usually match the mud or sand they hide in. Please stay and watch another video with me. I love to read and will always reply to your comments. Thank you for watching my video. See you again soon. See you guys in my next video.